city where the Blues were born in the expansion era in 1967. It took over 50 years, though, to win their first cup. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening face-off. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. With possession along the wall. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Let's see the call here. Kairu's been nabbed for tripping. Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. The Blue Jackets fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Shot! And that goes off a player in front. Takes the feed, moving in. Here's an odd man rush. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Moves it to Crew. Back at the point, they set it up. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Merzlikins makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. More than half the frame has been played here. Still scoreless in this one. And they win the draw on their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. The Blues take over on possession. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, he misses that one.
Well, momentum is everything in the game of hockey, James. You absolutely want to get on the board first. Nonetheless, you have to get it on net.
St. Louis has it behind the net. The Blues have it now. Solid hit on the play. There's a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out. Scooped up along the wall by Boqvist. Steps inside the line. And that pass goes off a stick. Columbus looks to go on the attack. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denies them in close.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. The Blue Jackets cross the line and gain the zone. Shot! And that's turned aside by Bennington. Goes right to the crease. Here's a backhand. Gives them nothing in front. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Slides it diagonally to Shen. Columbus will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Hammers it on net. Pucks in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too, and we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Second period set to get underway. Still zeros on the goal as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
No one really being instinctually aggressive out there, James. Everyone just making sure that they're in good defensive posture. But when you're in that kind of structure, sometimes you don't jump and the loose puck is there for the taking and you don't get going north. As a result, there haven't been many shots in this game. And I got to say, it's not very entertaining.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Quick pass across to Kyrou. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Columbus takes possession off the faceoff. Scores! And they put the power in power play.
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
Columbus has finally punched on through with the game's first goal in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their game. I've liked the way they've been aggressive in nature here, James. But most importantly, they haven't gotten frustrated. They've come up against a hot goaltender. They put a ton of shots on net, but they've continued to stay the course, and it's paid off.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
He's dialed in tonight, James. When the puck is on his stick, he is a magician. He goes east-west, he can go north-south, and most importantly, he creates his own space. He does take it to the net, but this time the goaltender makes the save.
And he slides it quickly to Goudreau. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Handles the puck at the point, and he uses his reach to disrupt the play. St. Louis has the puck. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Takes the feed at the point. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Bemstrom's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Thomas. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Fires it, and it goes off the iron and stays out.
The Blues are pretty frustrated in this one, James. I mean, they've run it off the post a number of times. They're generating the opportunities, but they're not executing.
There's the whistle and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Columbus leads it 1-0. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And it's a quick pass to Kyrou. Shot! And that's turned aside by Roslikins.
I'm not sure I saw that.
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Powder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. I just love the way he's dangling in tight spaces here, James. He knows how to create space for himself and just enough to get to the goaltender and finish it off.
The Blues have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
And the puck dies with the Trapper save. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are all tied up in this one. Hayes wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. The Blues have it behind the net. Now a quick pass to Toropchenko. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play.
Well, it's not good timing to take this penalty, James, late in the frame and a close game at that, but they just got to get to the intermission and then they can reset.
St. Louis sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Versnickens has it and freezes the play. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. And they win the draw here in their own end. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Shoot! Fires it! And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. The Blues power play continues to start the frame and they win the draw. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Columbus plays it along the wall. Impressive effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength and we are still tied.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Here's a chance. Puck grab by Goudreau. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. Puck picked up by Boqvist. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Here comes the call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck, just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
And that's off a stick. Good clearing attempt to breathe. From the right side and up the middle. Cutting to the front of the net, and not much on that one. Here's a clearing scoring attempt from their own end. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed, and we are still tied.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency, all perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Columbus plays it along the wing. Right on the doorstep. Fantastic save.
Binnington's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
And the home side is nervous. Look at this pressure here in the offensive end. Puck is dumped in. That'll allow the defensive pairings to switch things up. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Jostled off the puck. Receives the pass. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Caught into the glove by Merzlikins. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And off the draw, they win possession. Works it across to Johnson. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Chance right in front. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot. Pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
The Blue Jackets needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
Columbus will play it from behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Kapanen. And that's knocked away by Bemstrom. Moves it quickly over to Torchenko. Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save. The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Denies him. He got all of it. Binnington's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Columbus is trying to protect the lead here late in this third period after dominating in the offensive departments tonight. The Blue Jackets will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Kyrou. Quick pass over to Bushnevich. Carries it in. Puts it on net. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. A chance to end it. Misses. Here comes the sentence.
End of the game, and you're trailing by one, and you take a penalty. You have to be real aggressive and jump on any opportunity.
Columbus has opportunity knocking on this man advantage here. St. Louis takes possession off the draw and pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Rips it, and it is all over with this one. Columbus gets the win, but their power play leads the way.
James, this is exactly why you practice so often on the power play. I mean, you have to find ways in practice to execute. That's exactly what they did in the game. Their coach is going to be impressed because they were able to finish.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.